and that's fine. So big it boosts the economy. You say you don't like my deals, but you lying to me. I just really think you don't like my assignment fees. But it's all good though, cause I'll double close. Ask me how much did I make, only my mother knows. Now I'm at the dealership like I own one of those. I just made 100,000 right under your nose. 10 bands, 50 band Q Miller. My pipeline like Godzilla. Please do not play with my Skrilla. Attorney on deck, he a killer, yeah. Beat on my chest like gorilla. Me and winning are familiar, yeah. Me and the whole are familiar. Neapolitan vanilla, yeah, that's mixed up, not messed up. Brain like Elon, no Tesla. Schooling like a professor. Haters, I'm glad I met ya. Yeah, I grind while they play, and I eat while they snoring. Z's. I usually don't sleep until 4 in the morning. Like I just drink coffee from Portland, Oregon. Wanna be a free man just like Morgan. I got ties at an executive corporate. Call me back.
What up, what up, what up? Y'all know what time it is, baby. It's going all the way down. Today is Thursday, September 8th. It's your boy, Earon Bevins, the Millennial Entrepreneur, and I'm incredibly excited about today's show because today's episode is unlike every other day that we have gone live. In this series, I'm over here. I need to sip on some water. I'm choking up. I'm so excited. All right, today is unlike any other episode in this series. Y'all already know the name of the game. What we're doing is going live, making calls live, making offers live, and we are locking up deals live. All right. The goal at the beginning of this series, y'all, was to show you guys how to get a contract if you lost everything and we're on a super tight budget. But it has evolved in a very short period of time. What do I mean by that? Well, now the objective, the goal is to hit 6 figures in 30 days or less. And in 2 weeks, we have hit $79,000 in contracted deals. Some of you have asked, Earon, is this cap? We have run the comps in front of you guys. We have documented the contracting of these deals, and we're going to document the closings, and we're going to show you guys the HUDs to know that it's the real deal Holyfield. But why do I say that this episode, today's show, is unlike any other show in this series? Well, because by popular demand, my man Quentin Flores is going to be on this show, y'all. Now I've gotten DMs about the last impromptu that we did. If y'all remember, about a week ago, I was going live. Quentin Flores was commenting in the comment section, and just out of being, impromptu, joking, I said, guys, if you want Quentin Flores on this live, I want you to tag my man. Everybody went crazy. I mean, everybody went wild tagging him. I got DMs. People were like DMing me, bring him on. And so being the go-giver that he is, Quentin Flores came on the live, actually made calls with us impromptu, and actually made some progress and even showed me up by making creative finance offers, coaching me on a few deals or on offers and things like that. And you guys absolutely loved it. You asked for my man to come back, and he is, by popular demand. I'm gonna bring my man up. Q Flores is in the building. What's good, family? How you doing, bro?
What's up, man? Good evening. Good evening, bro. I love doing stuff like this with you, man. We always do amazing. Our synergy's real. Any event that we've ever done, I just gotta say, it's always turned to gold. People build businesses out of movements that you and I start, so that just says our level of synergy and our commitment to serving you guys. So I'm excited to be here. Earon, I appreciate you having me on your show again, man. Thank you so much for having me up here.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, it's gonna be crazy today. I'm getting the leads already set up and queued up for me and Q. We're gonna make this thing happen. Y'all know the name of the game. All right. If you're on this show live, or even if you're on the replay, I have one request of you, because we're doing this for free. Quentin is worth millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. I'm not as advanced as he is. I'm getting there. But the reason why I say that is not to impress you, but to impress upon you the value of our time. Now, we're not charging you for this, so we ask one thing of you, and that is engage with us. All right, we're giving you our 100% attention, our energy, our focus, and we're serving you guys right now. And so all we ask in exchange is that you engage with us in the comment section, ask us questions, all right? If you're getting value, put fire emojis in the comment section. But we're not asking this of you because we need for you to engage. We're asking this of you so that you can benefit. The more you comment, the more you network and connect with those in the comments section. As you're engaged, it allows you to retain the information that you're learning as you're taking notes, right? Because if you're active, then your mind is malleable and you're subconsciously going to retain all these things that we're discussing and all the things that you're seeing and hearing and learning. With that said, as of right now, we're only a few minutes in this bad boy. We're already at 80 live people across all platforms. And what I want you guys to do right now, before we have a quick intro, I need for you guys to let me know what city you're in, what state you're in. That way we can engage with you guys, shout you guys out, and you can connect and network with everybody in the comment section. We're about to make this intro happen, y'all. And Q, real quick, you were going to say something?
Yeah, man. Another thing, guys, Earon and I, we do this every single time we do an event, right? We say, listen, everybody in the crowd, if you're here and you want to make millions of dollars, you have two guys in front of you that have done it time and time again. I have personally flipped houses with Earon. I've been to his office. I've seen his team. This guy has done amazing and phenomenal things for the industry, and he continues to be a trend-setting, literal fucking Godzilla, pipeline Godzilla. I got my little Godzilla guy right here. And my dude, he just does so many amazing things, all right? So if you're watching this and you really want to be involved, you really want to close a real estate deal, you really want to make something happen for yourself, you need to take notes like you're going to teach this back to us, all right? Like you're going to teach this back to us. I could be doing a million other different things, man. I'm here taking time away from my family so that I can spend time with y'all. So all Earon and I ask, and I'm a little bit more aggressive on this, all right, is that if you can respect our time and stay through this entire live and watch it thoroughly, don't rely on just the replay, man. I hate replay junkies. Can I get the replay? Can I get the replay? Nah, fam, you show up. You show up. It's just real, bro. Can you get a replay at the gym? No, man, you have to show up. So I want you guys present with us. It would mean the world to me if y'all could be dedicated to this live. So share this with your friends. Share this with someone that you believe is going to get value from this. And 1,000%, man, I just want to see everybody that's in this thing win. So let's make sure that we're able to get some value from this live today.
I love it. I love it. On that note, y'all, let's get it.
Close it. Pick up the phone. Close it. Big escrow. Close it. $1 million deal. Close it. Yeah. It's all on you. Close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof. Close it. $1 million deal. Close it. Hey.
Yeah, okay, we are at 120 people live across all platforms. Shout out LinkedIn, shout out Facebook, shout out my Facebook profile, the Facebook group, shout out those who are tuned in on YouTube. We love you guys to death, and I'm really, really excited about what we're about to do. So for those of you that don't know, before we hop into the value, y'all came for one thing. Y'all came for that action. Y'all came to see me and Q actually make calls live. Y'all came to actually watch us, you know, lock down deals. Y'all know that up until now, we've already contracted $79,000 live. We have 2 weeks more in order to contract $21,000. And the goal is to make that happen tonight. You feel me? But with that said, we gotta do our quick call to action. For those of you that don't know, we are popping off what's called the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge. This is a whole movement that I have started 2 weeks ago. And by the way, guys, the DMs that I'm getting from those of you who are taking action are absolutely amazing. I've been trying to share some of them out. Sam Rodriguez got his first contract following this live. Renee, I got a DM from her. I screenshotted, I shared it to my story a few days ago. She locked up 2 contracts, her and her husband, following the systems that I'm showing on these lives, Q. And one of them is their biggest assignment yet. just following what we're doing here. I'm really, really excited about it. So guys, what is the Wholesaling Quick Start Challenge? I'll blitz through this really quick. We're helping 100 wholesalers hit 6 figures or more in 12 months or less. And who is this for? This is for everyone trying to create momentum in their wholesaling business. So here are the metrics I need you guys focusing on, and these are the bare minimum if you want to hit 6 figures. 30 conversations daily. We need for you generating a minimum of 5 leads a day, okay? We want you making 3 to 5 offers a day, but if you're an OG, then I need you focusing and erring on the side of I need you to be making at least 5 offers a day. All right, 2 contracts a month. If you focus on these behaviors, you can be bringing in 2 contracts a month. We know that the average wholesaler is closing 1 out of every 2 contracts that he brings in. This is nationwide. I'm not saying those are the best numbers. I'm saying those are the average numbers. And so I don't want to be selling you on a pipeline. I need you generating a minimum of 2 contracts a month so you can be closing 1 minimum. And we know the average wholesale deal is about $12,000. So if you do 1 deal a month, at 12 months in a year, that's $144,000 a year. And why is that number significant? Because the average top 10% income earner in the United States of America generates at least $140,000 a month. So I just showed you the formula on how to become a top 10% income earner in the United States in your first year. With that said, y'all, we're about to make this thing happen, okay? So let me give some shout outs before we start making calls. All right. And I'm really excited. Dang, we already have like almost 100 comments within the first few minutes. You guys are insane. All right. So let me give some shout outs to you guys. I'm really, really excited. We got YouTube World showing up heavy. 30K Q. He says 30K Q. I love it. I love it. We got Evie in the building. I just met Eve recently, and I was actually talking to her today. She's actually really hilarious. I'm really excited about Eve, her real estate journey. So shout out Evie. I think you're going to do absolutely amazing things. She's an absolute sweetheart, and I think that she's going to crush it in this business. Shout out to Eve. My man True says this is going to be an epic show. Yes, indeed, my friend. Yes, indeed. What up, Stan? What's good? What's good? I'm going to give a few more shout outs, y'all, and then we're going to make this thing happen. We got the Lou in the building. Y'all St. Louis boys and girls are built different. Y'all got a whole other hustle genome in your DNA. Atlanta, San Antonio showing up very heavy. Good Lord. San Antonio, very deep. Las Vegas, Nevada. We got YouTube World, New York City. I ain't mad at it. McAllen was good. Indiana, okay. Arizona, Mrs. I Buy Houses in the building. Dallas, what up? What up? What up? I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are absolutely insane. You guys are absolutely insane. All right. Shout out to all of you guys who are showing up very, very heavy and representing in a major, major way for your cities. All right. Make sure to connect with one another. Make sure to show love to one another. And if somebody has done a deal and we highlight them, I need for everybody to show love because we're a community that engages with one another, supports one another. If this was the cafeteria, everybody on this live is at the cool kids table. You understand me? All right. All right.
I want to give away too, bro. I got something I want to give away. I'll tell you guys what, I'm going to do you better. You share this thing and you message me right now. I have a Google Drive folder that has all of my company's scripts in it. So if you're trying to do sales and you're trying to cold call, I got about 100+ scripts in one drive, and it's all yours, man, for every single situation you can possibly think of. You share this live and you message me on Facebook after this, and it's yours. All right. But I need you guys that are listening to be engaged. I don't do this shit for free, bro. Earon will tell you, man, I stepped away from speaking at events for free. This is a big deal for me, man. I show up because my guy is a good friend of mine. So I want y'all to just make sure that you're present. All right, let's get it.
I love it. I love it. Share this joint out, and then whenever you share it, screenshot the fact that you shared it, and then go reach out to. I didn't know he was gonna do that, y'all, but that's what's up. Q, that's love, bro. That's love. A few more shout outs. Milwaukee in the building. Hampton, Rhodes, VA. What up? Las Vegas, Columbia, South Carolina. My man Corey Sepulveda with the Ric Flair. Woo! He must. He must have been to one of our events, bro, because that's what we do at our events. We get everybody hyped, y'all.
Yo, I love Corey, man. That's my boy right there, dude. I gotta take that guy fishing. You know he's local, right?
Super cool. Yeah. Corey's a real one. I actually met him recently. He came over to my place and helped me move my whiteboard into my home office, which was really cool. Yeah. Shout out my man Corey. All right. With that said, what up, YouTube world, Phoenix, Arizona, guys? We're gonna make this thing happen. Let's hop into the first call. Q, I'm gonna be same thing like we did last time. I'm gonna be sending over to you the link whenever I'm sorry, the name, the address, and the number. But I have a follow-up, bro, that I have to call from last week, and I have her information. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this off with the first call because this is a follow-up, bro. Let me see if I can lock this one down real quick. Those that have been tuning in every single day, y'all might remember this is Mrs. Bruce, and she told me to call her back today. So this is actually the first like full follow-up that I'm making on this live. Let's see if she's awake. She asked me to call earlier, but let's see. Send good vibes, y'all. We need to lock up 20K, 21K on this live in order to hit goal. It's going down. Answer the phone, Mrs. Bruce. I want it.
Hello?
Hey, Mrs. Bruce?
Yes.
This is Earon. I called you last week about the property on Nevada Street, and you told me to call you today.
Okay.
I was just following up to see if you were.
Okay. I'm really not in a position right now. Give me a call back first of next week. We should know something. We're working on something now, dealing with that house, and call me back next week, and we'll know something.
Are you thinking more around Monday, Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, got you. And when you say, and I know you're busy, so I'll let you go. But just out of curiosity, when you say you'll know something, are you working on like the property or like the paperwork or?
No, not either of those. We have people who are getting out of the house right now, and so we'll know better by the first of the week what the deal is. They should be out, but then we will have a chance to see what's what.
Okay, perfect. You, thank you so much for taking this call, Mrs. Bruce, and I'll call you early next week around Monday.
All right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to you soon. All right, it's a good follow-up. What's up, Bubba? Guys, that's my little nephew David. He's in karate, right? Or is that how's he doing?
He was saying that your seller's a tire kicker, so he was doing a karate kick, bro.
I love it. Yeah, my man, Bubba's a real one. All right, so I'm about to send you the next lead. So guys, that seems like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually pretty excited about that deal. It's in a really, really good neighborhood. In fact, that property is like 2 doors down from a deal that we just wholesaled, and it was like a $45,000 assignment fee. So I'm very familiar with that area, and I'm excited about it. All right, bro, I'm about to send you over right now your first lead. My man Quentin Flores, the man, the myth, the legend, is about to make his first call, y'all. I'm sending it over to you right now, bro. Boom.
Watch it be a Dunkin' Donuts, bro, and you make me call like a Dunkin' Donuts.
That would be a good prank, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You're putting ideas in my head.
We gotta do that to Tyler next time he's on, bro.
Make him call like a Dunkin' Donuts or a Starbucks. All right, bro. I just sent it to you right now.
I'm taking a look at it right now.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
On this house.
For those of you just tuning in, if you like and share this live and you screenshot that and send it over to Q, he's going to be giving you a drive with over 100 scripts that his company actually uses to be able to facilitate real estate deals and they're doing millions of dollars a year wholesaling real estate and in his real estate company, y'all, which is very, very exciting.
Which is fully automated, which probably only takes up like literally 30 minutes of my time every single week. Like that is just saying, bro, the business can grow into an actual business. If there's one thing that Earon and I advocate for, it's about creating systems. You put people in place that know how to do amazing things, and then you get out of their way. Once you understand that, you can do this to anything, y'all. All right, let me go ahead. I'm making a call. This is fun, bro. It's like kicking the dust off of my phone. Like,
hello?
Hey, Jennifer?
Yes.
How are you doing, Jennifer? This is Quentin.
Okay.
I'm calling about the property on 114 Lake Valley. My bad.
I'm not looking to sell at this point in time.
Not for any amount of money? Like, what if I were to give you what if I were to give you $1 million? You still wouldn't sell it?
Okay. Let's get down to brass tacks. Are you willing to make an offer right now?
Yeah, absolutely. It's what I do.
Okay, hold on one moment.
Oh, my guy is such a gangster, y'all. I love this.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what kind of offer, what kind of ballpark are you looking at?
Probably going to be between 120 and 140, and not trying to be disrespectful, just giving you a ballpark. That's all. Obviously, I need to ask a couple of questions before I make a definite offer.
Sure. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath. It's got ceramic tile in the living areas, carpet in the bedrooms. The roof was replaced in 2007, and as far as I know, there's no issues with any of the major systems.
Wow. Is this like one of your rental properties?
I've had a few of these calls. I live in it. It's my home.
Oh, look, I understand you get a bunch of calls like this. I don't mean to be disrespectful, ma'am. So, Jen, first off, I just want to tell you my dearest apologies if this is a call out of the blue. I'm sure you get a bunch of bozos that try to lowball the crap out of you on your house. I don't want to be one of I don't want to be one of those guys. So, can we separate that from me? I would really appreciate it.
What company are you with?
Infinity Home Solutions. And my name is Quentin Flores. You can actually Google me right now if you'd like.
You actually came up on the caller ID, which is a shock and surprise when you get phone calls during the day.
I got you.
That the name matches the caller ID because it never happens.
Yeah, I understand. I buy properties all over San Antonio. Every now and then I come across one and I'm like, man, I got to get a hold of whoever owns that. I mean, it's a beautiful house, I own a rental property in 78227. I got one not too far off, 78228. I'd love the opportunity to make you an offer on this house. Did my offer sound ridiculous to you, or am I in a sweet spot?
No, you're actually in the sweet spot.
I got you. Well, as far as the roof that you replaced in 07, have you done any other major repairs to it?
A few years back, which I can't remember exactly what year it was, there was some work done on the HVAC where like the motor was replaced, the fan motor.
Okay.
Other than that, no real repairs have been needed.
I see. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Well, look, if I were to give you, let's say I'm not going to lend you this money, but I'm just saying, metaphorically speaking, let's say I give you 30 grand. What would be some of the first things that you would fix in that house?
For $30,000, the kitchen. Okay, so let me tell you a little history though. The house was completely redone in 2016. Like the kitchen was done and this, that, and the other, but the kitchen probably does need an update because it's been over 15 years.
Gotcha.
If I had $30,000 to work on the house,
I would probably update the kitchen because I don't like the floor plan in it, but that's just me because I cook a lot.
You like to cook?
Yes.
I love a lady that can cook.
I would probably replace the windows.
That's awesome. Okay.
So the windows are all single pane. So like for $30,000, I would replace the windows and possibly redo the kitchen.
Gotcha. So the kitchen probably needs to be updated. Other than that, house seems to be sound. I mean, if I walk into your house, am I going uphill and downhill, or does the foundation seem pretty good?
The foundation seems pretty good. Like I said, I live in it.
Okay, gotcha. All right, yeah. That's the main thing. I swear. Go ahead.
The windows, I would look at replacing them because they're all single pane. So I know they're pretty old.
Okay.
So it basically be the windows, and really, there's nothing wrong with the kitchen. I just don't like the layout.
I got
you. For someone else, it might be fine, but for me, it's like I don't like it. But that could just be me.
Oh, it's all good. You know, we all have preferences. You know what I mean? Well, look, Jen, I definitely don't want to waste your time, and I really appreciate you taking the call. It means the world to me because obviously you get calls like this. I don't want to be one of those guys that lowballs you. So I'll tell you what. I do like the property. It'd be something that I'd love to move forward with if we decided to come to an agreement on price. I mean, do you have a place to go, or would you need my help in finding you another spot? Because I can do that.
I am actually looking at down the line moving out of state. But I've got some dental work that needs to be done before I'm looking to move. That's why I was saying I wasn't looking to sell the house right now.
Gotcha. And I understand.
Once I get my dental work done, I plan on moving 2 states away.
Oh, okay.
So the house is going to be available for purchase in the not too distant future.
Okay.
Probably not before end of October, though.
Gotcha. That's not too far away. You know, Halloween, I know the holidays are coming up. Are you trying to get somewhere else before the holidays?
No, that's when I was planning on putting it on the market with an expectation of a 4 to 6 weeks before active sale.
I see.
So, yeah, I have no definite deadline, no definite time range, but it's not today. It's going to have to be a little bit down the line.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it don't look like it's too crazy. I mean, I definitely would like to go see it, but as it stands right now, I'd probably be at about 125,000. I'm just looking at some of the comparables and houses that are being sold as is in your area, and it looks like 125 is solid. This is definitely not like a house that I'm going to flip. I want to keep it as a rental. And so I would be using financing. This would be a cash deal. I could probably get you paid out in like 2 weeks. I would say to hell with hiring a realtor because you're going to get gouged in this market. I promise you. Right now, the market's kind of heading toward a correction, Jen. So it's super imperative that we move on this. I guess whenever you feel comfortable with making that decision. Can I get your email so I can send you something in writing and I'll give you some information about my company?
Yeah, my email is jenniferjlytle@gmail.com.
Mute your phone.
One moment. It's muted. One moment.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll mute you, bro. Just do your thing. Do your thing. I got you. Go ahead. I wanted him, guys. We have so many people that are watching this everywhere. We're gonna have to start muting sensitive information like that because we have creepers that are hitting us up and stalking us and calling our sellers and weird stuff like that. You can unmute yourself now, Q. Oh, I got you. Q, unmute yourself and let me mute and unmute. I don't know if he can hear me. Dang, he's probably hitting her with that sauce and we can't hear it. Q, unmute your phone. Hey, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about Q's style? Okay, there you go. There you go.
Ready to commit to something, I will definitely contact you, let you come in and see the house, and we can go from there.
I'll tell you what, too, Jen, I'm going to send you this. This is my personal line. You can reach me directly here. I'm the owner of the company. You are not talking to a sales rep. You're not talking to anybody else. This is me. I'm super interested in buying your property. All I ask is that before you make a final decision, could you make me the last phone call that you make?
Well, actually, you will probably be one of the first ones because you have been one of the first few people who haven't tried to get my house for $50,000.
Well, I'll tell you what, you're definitely worth a lot more than that. I really appreciate your time.
I love when they tell me, oh, I'm going to help you out. I'll give you $80,000 for your house. And I'm going, first of all, that's not helping me.
I understand.
And second of all, I would love to be able to pick up a house for $40,000, $50,000 under fair market value too.
Yeah, who wouldn't, right? I could probably find you something in that state that you're at. I do this nationwide. I buy houses all over the United States. So definitely I can help you get situated in another spot. A couple of things that we do, Jen, you look us up online. We also assist you with your moving costs, all that good stuff. I will butter the crap out of the biscuit on this deal. So, I definitely want to do business with you, Jen, and I really appreciate you taking up my call.
Well, I've had a couple people tell me, well, what if you can't sell it? Then I'll just keep living here.
I mean, it's a nice house.
Rent it. Because it's one of those, they're calling almost like I'm in a dire position, like I'm facing foreclosure or something. And it's like, no, I'm not desperate. I don't know why y'all think I'm desperate, but no, everything's in good standing, and my house no cheaper than rent, so...
Well, I'll tell you, Jen, most of those people that are calling you, they're called wholesalers, and most of them are absolute trash. With me, I promise you, I will just straight up buy your house cash. So, I would love to buy your property.
I had one who cracked me up laughing. He's like, just to go through and update everything, that would be this many $1,000, and then for us to sell it for $150, we have to have enough room to make a profit. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not paying for your profit.
Yeah.
It's like you're telling me that you're trying to screw me over so that you can make more money. Oh yeah, let me sign on the dotted line right away. Like your sales pitch needs a little work.
I definitely don't do that. And I'm honest business, Jen. Like I said, look me up on Google if you like. I do a lot of different things.
You actually want to see the house before you make an offer. That's a plus on my side.
Yeah. I'm local too. Our office is right there by 410. I'm right by the airport, man. You can come in and see me directly. I'd love to have you, show you around everything I got going on, give you a tour. I do a lot of different things. I'm in the real estate business, e-commerce business, production. If you need a photo shoot for a wedding or a quinceañera that you have coming up, I got your back. So, I throw that in there too.
You send me your contact information, and when I have a more definite timeline, I will definitely give you a call. I'm
going to send this over to your email. Just look it over, all right? And then call me later, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Fire.
Whoa. It's pretty easy. It's crazy.
I love it. It's like riding a bike, right? You just kind of go with the flow. I love it. I love what my man Ben Diaz says. He says scorcher. What does he mean by that? Ben Diaz obviously is very familiar with sales. He said scorcher. What is a scorcher? Guys, scorcher is when you're building rapport. You have the feeling you're not going to get the contract right now, but you scorch the earth for everybody else around you. So Q took the fact that she was talking negatively about all the other salespeople who had called her, right? And he took that, and instead of bashing them, he just agreed with her and was like, yeah, they're all trash. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. I'm going to do this. So what that does is now if I were to call her and do a similar script, Q already scorched the earth. I can't, it's going to be very difficult for me to come in now and follow his footsteps on that deal if I were to try to take it from him, because he scorched the earth, right? He did a whole lot of damage for everybody else, which is amazing for him. So because he knows that he's not going to get the contract right now, there's going to be time. So he needs to play defense so that anybody who calls in between now and him following up is going to have a really difficult time. She's in love with the individual that she just talked to on the phone. So awesome. Very, very good tip. By the way, Ben Diaz, good catch on that. I'm glad you brought that out, but that was a very, very good technique that Q just used right now. I love it. I love it.
What's even great about this is she wants me to walk the property. Psychologically, she knows she may not even get the offer that I'm giving her. So when I walk the property, there's going to be a different type of synergy, because once I walk it, I'm really going to get an idea of what her situation is, what problems need to be solved, where she needs to go. Guys, this is the thing, man. People buy feelings before they buy products. So if I find out that she has some type of situation, I'm going to find it and then I'm going to amplify it. It's product, amplification, it's problem, amplification, solution, transformation, objective, and then resolution. This formula is called pasture. We use it in our office. Problem, amplification, solution, transformation, objective, and resolution. The resolution is how you decide to help and serve. Guys, there's no secret to making a lot of money in this business. You just help a lot of people. That's it. If you can get real good at helping a lot of people at one time, you're going to make $1 million. But this is one of the things that's real crazy about this deal. She got hit with a bunch of people that are trying to get her at 60 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar. I literally drove the neighborhood on Google. She just got done replacing a crap ton of stuff on that property. No one even thought to pitch that this could possibly be a rental deal. And so when I offered 120, it was to get my foot in the door. And then I told her it's contingent on a walkthrough, and I'll send her something that she can read over, as well as information about my company to verify who I am. Consistently telling her to just Google me. If you Google me, bro, a bunch of stuff's going to pop up. I'm the first motherfucker on the page. And there's a bunch of Quentin Flores's in the United States, but I'm the GOAT. So with this being said, I already know that if she just looks me up, that's my business card. So I don't need to tell her all this stuff or promise her anything. Just look me up, watch one of my podcasts, and you'll see the type of people that I fuck with. So I'm telling you guys this because you have to be able to create that level of synergy for yourself and your business as well. Remember the pasture formula, apply that to your sales process. I promise you'll make millions of dollars if you use this.
I love it. I love it. My man, John Day Trader Young says, what's that in the cup that got you so relaxed? I would drink some, but I'm on BOMD.
Bro, it's that secret stuff.
That secret stuff. Ooh-wee. Y'all remember on Space Jam, whenever they were drinking the secret formula and it was just water? that's what it is, y'all. We're sipping on that Wawa. All right. Real winners drink water, y'all. Real winners drink water. All right, I'm going into the next one. Man, beautiful call. Absolutely beautiful. Incredibly strategically done. I'm on to the next one. All right, so I'm pulling it up right now. You saw that I sent you another lead as well. That way you already have it on deck, Q?
I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm going to go ahead and call the next one, and then let's make this thing happen. All right, those of you just tuning in to the series, we've been doing this every day for 2 weeks, and the goal is to do 6 figures in 30 days or less. We're already at $79,000. We need $21,000 more to hit goal, and we need to do that in the next 2 weeks. All right, so that's the goal. We're trying to close that gap, make it happen. No fluff, just game. Take notes, y'all. How many of you are calling along with us? Shout out to those that are actually taking action and calling along with us.
Hello?
Hey, Tiffany?
Yes.
Hey, this is Earon.
Yes.
I was calling about the property on Forest Knoll Street.
Okay.
Yes, man. I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling. I might be interested in buying it.
Yes, I'm open to cash offers. I've also am currently working with an agent.
Okay, got you. Is it already listed with the agent, or are you just kind of courting the agent to see if it's a right fit?
So the property was previously a rental, so the agent does have a exclusive right to sale. It's from the property management company, but I do have an arrangement where I can still take a cash offer. It's just I have to pay him.
Okay, understood. Is it already on the MLS? Do you know?
No, it is not.
Okay, got you.
I'm planning on listing it next week.
Okay, got you. I'm glad I called you now then. Just to kind of give you an idea, I do make buy properties cash, and I want to buy it in as is condition. That way you don't have to do anything to fix it up. With that said, what price range would you need to be in off the record?
About 230 to 235.
Okay, got you. What makes you want to sell the property? I'm looking at it right now on Google Street View. Obviously, I haven't been inside. It looks like a great property. What makes you want to sell it?
We no longer live there or in the city.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Good stuff. Can you tell me a little bit about the inside? Because I want to make you an offer. I want to make you an offer on this call just to see if we're in the right ballpark.
Sure.
What remodeling have you done to the kitchen and bathrooms, let's say, in the last 5 years?
Yeah, so it is not recently updated.
Okay.
We've done maintenance type of things, and we have done, it was about 10 years ago, but we did foundation repair, which has a lifetime transferable warranty.
Sweet. Okay. Awesome.
Hold on, Tommy.
Okay, good. And so I'm assuming since you were already looking at listing it, let's say you and I agreed on the price, you'd be ready to move forward right away?
Correct.
Awesome. Okay, Tiffany, it looks like I have all the information I need to see if this property qualifies for what we're looking for. I'm just going to place you on a brief hold to see if I can get a cash approval. I'm going to be right back.
Sure. Oh, one other thing, just to let you know, the roof was replaced in 2016.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at it right now and I was like, that roof looks basically brand new.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've had a roofer out recently since deciding to put it on the market to inspect it, and they said everything's good.
Lovely. Okay. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. Let me see what I can get this thing approved for. I'm going to be right back.
Okay.
All right. Guys, Q doesn't do this. This is something that I do. This is something I recommend, and I recommend it especially for those of you who are newer. Q's an OG in the game. Those of you who are newer, I recommend once you get the seller on the phone, and you got all the information, mute them and run your numbers. So right now I'm running the numbers on this. What I'm seeing is an ARV of about 300. She said that she wants shoot, I forgot what she said. Do you remember what she said, bro?
She said 225.
Okay, so I'm seeing an ARV of around 300. I'm looking at at bare minimum a cosmetic rehab. So let's say 300 times 0.62. She said she wants what? 160?
No, 225. That's what she wants.
Oh, she wants 225. I'm at 300 times 0.62. Oh yeah, I'm way under where she needs to be. I think I could probably squeeze it up to about 195. I'm gonna make her a low ball offer, y'all. This is what the best I can do. Hey, Tiffany?
Yes.
So it looks like similar properties like yours, just based on the little bit of cosmetic work we need to do, were approved for about $195,000 cash.
I've actually already had multiple offers for cash up to 205, and with actually one cash offer was 230.
Mm-hmm.
That one we went under contract with, but anything under that we have declined.
Okay, what happened to the guy offering or the lady offering 230?
It was actually really bizarre. We were under contract and they said they were stuck in Europe and couldn't close on time.
Holy moly, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was a first for my agent.
Yeah, that's crazy. I've had that happen before during COVID. I had somebody that was literally stuck in Seattle in that quarantine zone whenever COVID first hit, and I had a deal fall through. Dang. Okay. Well, that makes sense. It looks like I'm a little bit too low for you.
Yep.
Would it be okay if like I followed up in the next couple weeks just to see if anything has changed?
Sure.
Tiffany, you are awesome. Thank you so much for your time, and you have a blessed day.
You too.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. I'm not going above that, y'all. I'm not building my portfolio. I'm not building a rental. And from what I've seen, my business model, that's the most that I could have offered, and it still makes sense, and it'd be like a $10,000 to $15,000 deal. I might have been able to go up to 200, but remember what she said. She's declining anything under 230. And that's too close to retail. Now, for those of you listening who are already going to be in the comment section, it could be a listing. She's working with a realtor. They already have an exclusivity contract with that realtor. So you know what I mean. That's a no-go for me. I'll follow up with that. I'll have my team follow up with that in the next couple weeks. But yeah, that's a no-go for me. You got your lead, Q?
Yeah. You mind if I drop some game on what you just did too?
Oh, please, bro. Please. Absolutely. We're doing this for the people.
So guys, I want y'all to pay attention to Earon's closing style. So we both have different styles, right? And one of the things that I've realized about Earon is he's very slick with the way that he does it to get as much information as he can prior to making an offer. So the thing where you put him on hold, a lot of people talk when you put him on hold. Like I'll be in the background like, dude, this person put me on hold, man. I think we might actually get that 230, baby. What do you think? Do you think we're going to get it? I don't know.
Yep.
When the last guy gave me 200, I'm just trying to see if I can get 230. See what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
so when that happens, it's like, okay, now you're able to actually gather more information while you're on hold, while you're running comps. So it is imperative to do that. We just applied that to our process. My sales floor is currently doing this now. In regards to the deal, if you want to look at it in another sense, I would say wholesale as well if it wasn't on the market. Other people are looking at it as it's on the market right now. This is the thing that sucks balls about buying houses on market. Once you buy that property, people are going to know that you bought it for 230. Even if we go in there and we do the bare minimal and Earon and I decide to partner up on this lead, you know, we fund it with private money, our money, whatever, and we buy this house and then we do the bare minimal and we list it for 300, people are going to know that we bought it for 230. You know what I'm saying? Even on a novation deal, this one still does not work. Yeah. It's still in the market and there's realtors involved. Yeah. I only novate off-market deals with the potential that they want to sell their property for more than what I'm willing to offer them. That's a different type of strategy. I appreciate you guys going in there and dropping what you feel would have been an awesome strategy. That's how we all learn. So guys, you know, whenever you look at a property, you got to look at it from every single angle. But if you have to force it to be a deal, you're wasting your time. I tell my whole team this, and Joey can attest to this. He's this 18-year-old kid that's been closing deals at my office. I've been mentoring that kid since he was 16, and he's in the comments right now. You guys make sure you add my boy. But I always tell him this, and he can attest to it. If you have to make it a deal, it's not a deal, bro. All right? So don't waste your time and move on to the next one.
I love that. I love that. While you're queuing up the next call, El Estrada, she says, you did 300 times 0.62. Can you unbox that formula? So this formula I've found works time and time again. I've taught everybody in my community this as well as those on my team. And basically, if it's a cosmetic rehab, if you get it at 62% of the ARV, that's a minimum of a to anywhere from a $10,000 to $20,000 deal. I think you're muted, bro.
Avila, is that how you pronounce it? I'm so sorry. Did I butcher it?
Avila, but it's not for sale.
Okay. Not even for $1 million?
Sure, you got $1 million in cash? I'll take it.
I mean, I do actually, but
okay.
I mean, that's always asked that question because that just means that if I give you the right number, you'd probably be interested in selling. Has anybody given you an offer worthwhile?
155.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, it is, but
how come you didn't take it if you don't mind me asking?
Because my husband's not willing to sign.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It don't matter. We don't live together.
Did something happen? I don't mean to intrude. I'm so sorry.
No, it's just he lives over there. I live over here. That way the house isn't empty.
Oh, okay. Are y'all still a thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I know how that is.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Costa, I appreciate you taking my call. I don't want to waste your time or anything. I mean, I'd love to give you an offer, but if somebody already gave you that solid offer, I don't think I can match it. I'll be honest. Yeah. But I have resources. You know what I mean? So if you ever need my help for anything, I own a production company. We do a lot of different things. Quince, wedding, photo shoot, whatever you need me for, I'm here. All right.
What's your name again?
It's Quinton Flores. You can look me up if you'd like.
Okay.
Please save my number. Save it as production guy who buys real estate. And I'd love to give you business regardless. If you ever want to sell this house, I'm getting a brokerage going very soon. So I'd love the opportunity to list this property for you in the future, if that's all right.
Sure.
I hope I didn't call it a bad time. You didn't sound like you have a good day.
No. It's just been a long day.
I know. I feel you. Today was like a 9-day shift for me at the office.
Yeah.
Hey, well, look, it can't get any worse than it is, right? And you're home now, and that's all that matters.
That's true.
Hey, you sound like a really strong gal. I wish you nothing but blessings and prosperity over your life and nothing but abundance. And I pray that God pushes away all negative things in your life and only gives you love and positivity.
Thank you so much.
You take care, all right? God bless you.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Man, I can't with this man, y'all. I can't with this man. This man is too smooth with it. My goodness, bro. My goodness. I love it. Y'all, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is it worth it to be here on a Thursday evening? Is it worth it to be here on a Thursday evening listening to these calls?
One of the things, Earon, you mind real quick, because I know we're just giving game and we're going back and forth, but I just got to be real with y'all. You know what I mean? Something like that. One of the things that Earon and I do when we're speaking on stage is we always do something unforgettable. And so one of the things that I actually do is I pray over my sellers in front of them. And so this is going to leave a deep impact on her. There's no, I mean, even if I never buy her house, I don't care. She has to remember me. Guys, you remember when in that movie Troy, Brad Pitt wakes up and he like has to go fight this dude to stop a whole bunch of people from dying? And some kids like, this is the biggest man that I've ever seen. Like, there's no way that you're going to kill him, Brad Pitt. And Brad looks at him while he's on his horse and he's like, that's why no one will remember your name. No matter what. When you're talking to somebody, you always have to give them something to always remember your name. So if I can do that for her, if I can make her day amazing, even if I'm not buying a house, you step into my life, I'm going to treat you like God brought you to me. So then I have to impact you. I have to impact you before I hang up that phone. So just make sure you guys are applying that to your sales process.
Man, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. It's going down. It's going down. I'm loving this, bro. I'm having way too much fun. I was telling somebody this the other day, bro, that you know, when I first started doing this, I had no idea I was gonna have this much fun going live and rekindling these memories of making calls in the field, bro. But I'm definitely digging it. I'm having a lot of fun. All right, I'm calling the next one, y'all. I know, guys, if y'all have questions, put them in the comments section. Me and Q are going to be addressing these questions. Q, there's a question in here that I want you to address while I'm queuing up the next call. It was somebody says, can you please break down? I want to say it was. Anyway, they said, can you please explain the this is Nina. Nina said, can you explain the difference between a novation and an assignment? This is a really, really good question. Q, can you just break this down in a nutshell while I queue up this next call?
A novation is an agreement with the seller to work with them to sell their property. You can do this in multiple ways. It's just another entrance strategy. So a lot of our sellers, they'll want retail, right? So we cannot broker their deal for them unless they agree to our marketing service. So I'll come into an agreement with them on their behalf. If they want 180 and I know that we could probably sell it on the MLS for 250, 220, then I'm going to tack on a servicing fee while I tack on my agent tacks on a listing fee, and we're able to still make more money out of the deal. Now, novation can be for a lot of things. You can also novate a rental agreement where you buy a property and then you rent it and you split the passive income with the seller. Essentially, when you novate a contract, you're turning the seller into your business partner. An assignment is different. An assignment is one-time money. That is you getting into a deal, exiting, providing a service, making a check, and then you're moving on to the next one. And so you can even fix and flip a novation, man. I put properties under contract and flipped them with sellers in the past. And before they even coined the term novation, we had already did that. So yeah, that's just one of the things that's available to you guys. There's a good friend of mine. His name's Corey Greery. He's the Novation King. He's the owner of this company called Novation Nation. I highly recommend that you guys look this dude up. He has plenty of information that's just free out there, so you guys can get your mind wrapped around how those things work.
I love it. I love it. Shout out my man Jay Coleman, DFW in the building. All right, I love it. I love it. Shout out to Jan. She says, this is boosting. I hope I said your name right. This is boosting my confidence for real, for real. I love it. Jose says, resources on probing questions, closing questions. Jose, Q offered at the beginning of this call. He says, anybody who shares this live out, screenshots it, and then sends that screenshot to Q, he's going to give you a drive with over 50 scripts with all of the questions, all of the closing strategies, everything that you need in order to be able to lock up the deals the way me and Q are doing live. All right. So if you share this out and screenshot that you shared it, then DM Q. He's going to give you a link to actually, I think he said what's over 100 lists. Over 100 scripts for every situation you can find yourself in wholesaling real estate. Absolutely amazing. I'm very, very excited about that. With that said, y'all, I'm hopping into the next call. Thank you for breaking that down, Q. Come on, let's make this thing happen. Hey,
Hello.
hey, Victor.
It is 8:54. Speak.
Yes, sir. I was calling about the property on Wildcat.
Yep, it is for rent.
Well, I was actually reaching out to see if you would consider selling it. I might be interested in buying.
I'm trying to buy more.
Oh, are you?
I would like for you to never, ever, 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 ever again talk to me, ever. Especially at 8:54 p.m., man. What the fuck, dude? 8:54.
I'm actually.
Never call me again. I don't care where you are. It's the federal law applies to where I am. I am in South Carolina. It is 8:54 p.m. Never, ever, ever, ever call me again. Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. So we got that man's answer. All right. So what are we going to do in this situation? What I would personally do, and then I want your feedback on this too, Q. What I would personally do is what we call a smoke screen, guys. We have a strategy we do with our team. Sometimes we get callers like that, right, who are crazy. But this looks like it still could be a deal, right? This is a lead that was vetted by one of my co-callers, and he did express interest to sell. So what I would do is I would have another member of the team go ahead and follow up with them and then go from there. But I want to say this. I want to say this because that call right there is the number one reason why most people are afraid to cold call. And guys, even in that situation, remember this. They can't reach through the phone mic and grab your neck and strangle you and kill you. They can't hurt you. They don't know you. That man probably had a really, really bad day. And so learn to grow thick skin, be a big boy, be a big girl, and know that those conversations are going to happen. And the reason why they don't bother me and they don't bother Q is because we've had so many of them, thousands and thousands and thousands over the years. It doesn't bother us. It's part of the game. And guess what we're gonna do? I'm gonna give that to somebody else, and I'll make a note that that person needs to be followed up with earlier than 8:54. All right. So put y'all's feedback, but that's what I would do in that situation. What would y'all do? What in Infinity? What would y'all do, bro?
Well, we straight up tell them, look, man, you need to chill the fuck out because I have your I tell them, bro, we have your address here and I'll fly to you. Right? We have many resources and a lot of money, and we have nothing to spend it on.
I will find you and I will kill you.
I tell them, look, man, I have a lot of skills. Okay.
I have a very specific set of skills.
This is how we do it at the office. Whenever our guys have a caller like that, I always just tell them to straight up move on to the next person. Guys, we do not do business with everybody. I will not tolerate somebody treating anybody on my sales floor with anything less than what we're giving out to other people, right? You're supposed to treat them like your neighbors, correct? Does it say that in the old book? And so for me, it's extremely imperative that when we're talking to individuals like that, that respect is given. I will fire clients. I fire them all of the time. I do not need to buy your house, man. And I know for some of you guys that are here, you need to put properties under contract because you're trying to close your first deal. Don't ever sacrifice your dignity, your integrity for someone who's giving you their energy just because their day is bad. I don't care about any of these other guys. I mean, dude, if you had a bad day, then stay away from me. You know what I'm saying? If I called you to talk about buying your property, I'm calling in a business matter. You separate emotion from business. You told me that, right, Earon? We do that. Separate emotion from business. We're friends outside of this, but when it's business, we know that we both have to show up. We have to perform. And so for me, man, it's one of the things that I always make sure I tell my team, don't be afraid to fire your clients. Not everybody deserves to have your business. You're worth a lot more than someone telling you or making you feel some type of way. Hang up, move on to the next person, fire the client.
Ooh, put the power back in your hands. I love it. Guys, this is a record. We set one with Tyler. We just set one right now with Q. We are at over 300 people live across all platforms. I love to see it. Guys, I want to do this call to action really quick before we go on to the next call. Q said that if you want access to over 100 lists for every situation you'll find yourself when wholesaling real estate, share this out, screenshot the fact that you shared it, then DM Q, and he will send you a Google Drive with a list of over 100 scripts for every situation you can find yourself in. Y'all guys are showing up in a very major way. We love to see it. Come on, baby. 300 people live. It's 302 people live.
Hello?
Hello?
Larry?
This is Blair.
Blair! Hey, man, it's Quentin. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good, man. I'm just enjoying my night. I actually, one of my reps called you earlier about your property on, I don't want to butcher the name of it. I'm so sorry. What is it? Charo Elias?
Charlotte?
Yes, Charlotte. My bad. I just wanted to make sure I understood the address. But I buy houses all over San Antonio, man. I'm just going to shortcut to this. I would love to make you an offer on your house. Have you thought about selling this property?
I'll tell you, I am an investor, so that house is already fixed up and rented out, so it'd be a near market price. I'm assuming you're a wholesaler, so you're probably looking for a distressed property. I'm
not a wholesaler, actually. I really buy houses too, man. So from one investor to another, it's nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, you too, man. You too. Yeah.
Where you buy property, if you don't mind me asking, man? I buy normally Central San Antonio. I'm like my office is right near Alamo Heights, so we're really trying to populate that area.
Okay, I'm all over. I got Stone Oak by SeaWorld. I'm doing one right off like Parent Bottle 410 right now.
Well, I can't buy them all, Blair. I'll be real with you.
Yeah.
If I find something, I can definitely throw it your way, man. Maybe we can work together on something.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know. We do all of our own contract work too, so just give me a shout, man.
For sure. Blair, I'm going to save your number, man. This is my direct line. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to network with you. Maybe I could buy you some coffee and we can go over our businesses. My office is right where you know Net Worth Realty?
Net Worth Realty?
They sell a lot of wholesale deals. New Western, maybe. Any of those companies?
New Western, yeah.
So they had an office, and I basically took over their building because they couldn't keep their business going. So it's just me in there. I'd love to invite you into my office, and maybe we can talk about some of the stuff that we have going on. I have about 16 houses I'm in contract with buying. You know, man, I'd love to pass one of them off to you if it's something that you want to do, and we can talk more about it, man. I know you're busy and it's in the evening.
Yes, sir. Yeah, sounds good. Let's reconnect and we'll figure something out, get together.
I appreciate your time, Blair. God bless you, man. I'll talk to you soon, bro.
You too. Take care, man. Bye.
Yo, this man is going crazy. Yo, my man is going crazy. All right, I love to see it. So, guys, do y'all see what Q just did? He turned that "no, I'm an investor" into a potential buyer. But did y'all see the way he built rapport? He built rapport by getting on the same level of his buyer. And guys, you can do the same thing. He said, actually, I'm not a wholesaler, I'm a buyer myself. And what that did is put them on equal playing field. But did y'all see what he did? He said, but Blair, I can't buy them all. So if I get one that I can't take down and it hits my desk, I'll send it over to you. So isn't that funny, y'all? Did y'all see how strategic that was? He's like, I'm not a wholesaler, I'm a buyer, but I can't buy them all. So if something hits my desk, I'll wholesale it to you. Isn't that awesome, y'all? Come on, man. This man is too slick. I love it. All right, bro. I sent you another one, but I'm gonna call this the next one. Boom. Let's get it. Let's lock something up, y'all. Send good vibes.
Even if we don't lock anything up, man, this has been valuable.
Facts, right?
I know I'm gonna lock up that deal in October. Ain't nobody else gonna touch that. That's all me.
Facts.
Your call has been forwarded.
All right, I just got forwarded.
This is a good question. Can I answer this real fast?
Please do. If I interrupt, it's only because my seller answered. Go ahead.
You're good. So my guy Tony mentioned this on YouTube, and I think that a lot of people can attest to this. So this is a comment from YouTube. He says, curious to hear Q's thoughts about wholesaler. Should we not own that title? Guys, and this is the thing. I wholesale real estate. I do everything. I have a real estate company. We are not just wholesale. When you claim the title of wholesaler, you're limiting yourself. Guys, real estate ain't the only thing.
This is Saldana?
Yes.
Hey, this is Earon.
Hi.
Hey there. I was calling about the property on King Ave.
Yes.
I just wanted to see if you had thought about selling it. I might be interested in buying.
Yes, we are currently thinking about selling it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think you could call me back tomorrow, like around 1? I am currently driving.
Okay.
There's lots of traffic.
Oh, okay. Be safe. I don't want you to get hurt. What's the best time to call you back tomorrow?
Around noon or 10 in the morning.
Okay, I'm free at 10. I'll give you a call at 10 a.m. and I'll go ahead and text you. That way you have my information and you know who's calling you, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Talk to you soon. Bye. Ooh, that one sounds good, y'all. And y'all, just so y'all know, I would have loved to keep her on the phone, but I'm not going to jeopardize the seller's safety because I'm trying to lock up a deal, right? She gave me a commitment, a time to call her back. I'm going to text her right now and confirm that, and I'll follow up tomorrow morning. Let's see if we can lock something up. But Q, you were answering the question, Tony's question on YouTube.
Yeah. Guys, when you have a title on what it is that you do to make money, guys, wholesaling is just an exit strategy. When you say that you're just a wholesaler, then everybody, because of the amount of negative energy that gets tossed onto the wholesaling community all of the time, is going to assume that you just lowball people for a living and you take advantage of people who are in shitty situations to make money. And that is just the reality of what it is to be a wholesaler, if you look at it that way. But perception is reality. You guys know that we help people. You guys know that we reach them when the investor can't. We provide cash-only solutions, right? This is the thing, man. I am an entrepreneur. Real estate ain't the only thing that I do, bro. It ain't the only thing that I do. And so I don't want it to be the only thing that you guys do. When anybody tells you, are you a wholesaler? Well, you say, yeah, I'm in the real estate business. It's what I do. It's one of the things that I do. I'm open to doing everything. See what I'm saying? You don't want to put limits on what you're capable of, because I know damn well everybody in here ain't just trying to wholesale for the rest of their life. No offense, Earon. I'm kidding. But one of those things where it's like, you got to make sure that you are also trying to do more than just this. And once you put these other things on your belt, your confidence level grows because you're not just reliant on this one form of making money.
Facts, big facts, big fact. So I'm 100% with Q. That's why whenever I introduce myself, I'm the millennial entrepreneur, not the millennial wholesaler. But with that said, because somebody asked, so let me touch on that real quick too. He says, curious to hear Q's thoughts about wholesale. Should we not own that title? I think that we should. If you're wholesaling, we should. And I'm not contradicting Q. I think we should own the title, but that shouldn't be our only title.
Exactly.
And guys, the reason why I say that is because I am bent on, this might not be Q's mission because he's so universal now, but I am personally bent on changing the narrative around what a wholesaler is, bringing back ethics and morality into wholesaling. And I do believe that wholesaling is the best low barrier to entry way to become a millionaire. I think that it is one of the best and easiest ways to do that. Many of you, your passion is not wholesaling real estate. Many of you have passions for making music and acting and opening up businesses and art and all these amazing things, but you don't have any money right now. And you know good and well you can't open up that business until you do exactly what me and Q have done, which is wholesale real estate to build our liquid reserves and be able to open and to live our dream and build our visions that way. So I am really bent on changing this narrative about that title wholesaler. I'm sick and tired of exactly what Q was referring to, realtors and investors referring to wholesalers as roaches and scums of the earth, when it's like, yo, we're making more money than most of you guys, right? So I'm 100% with Q that we should not limit ourselves. But at the same time, I am bent on changing that taboo. Guys, we have over 300 people live. Shout out to everybody across all platforms on LinkedIn, the different Facebook groups, all over YouTube. I love you guys to death. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all are here with me and Q, taking notes and taking your business to the next level. Q, you got that lead?
Yeah, I'm calling right now.
All right.
Bunny concert, and you're here with us.
Facts. All right, Solar Matt. I'm gonna answer questions while Q's calling. What CRM are you using? I'm currently using IF3.
Extraordinary landscape and construction. Sorry, I'm unable to answer your call at this moment. However, your call is very important to me. So leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Hey, boss, how you doing? This is Quentin. I'm interested in purchasing your property on Daisy Lane. Call me back as soon as you can. If I don't hear from you, I guess I'll just call you in the morning. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. Bye.
You want to double tap him, bro? I use IF3, Investor Fuse 3.0. Absolutely incredible, very intuitive. I love that CRM. I do real estate things. That should be your answer.
Hello?
Yes.
Raul?
No, this is Joseph, though.
Oh, Joseph. Do you work with Raul? My bad.
No, man, that's my father-in-law, man.
Oh, your father-in-law. I spoke with your father-in-law earlier today about the property on Daisy Lane, the one in Kyle.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, we were just talking casually, trying to make an offer on the house. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to buy property. Are you the one who's in charge of selling it, or is that your pops that I got to talk to?
No, man, that'd be me, man.
Oh, well, what's up, boss? It's nice to meet you, man. My name's Quentin.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I do the same thing with my stepdad, bro. I'm like, I'm the decision maker here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love it, man. Well, I'm sorry, bro. Do you live in Kyle? Or I'm here in San Antonio.
Yeah, I live in Kyle.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, yeah, man. I mean, I love the property, bro. I'm interested in making you an offer on it. I mean, can you give me some information on the house real quick? Because I can do this over the phone if you got time.
Yeah. It's a little bit under 10 acres because the county bought 4,000 square feet from us at the very front.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah, they're widening the road, so they bought. And this was about, I don't know, about 7 years ago, maybe 7 years ago.
Do you get deer on this land?
What's that?
Do you get deer on this land?
We've seen a few, but not too much. It's in town, man. I guess it's not in town, but it is in town.
Yeah.
Close enough to be town, but yet.
It's hunting season. That's why I'm asking. I'm an avid hunter, bro. I love to hunt. So once you tell me 10 acres, I'm like, I can shoot guns there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, matter of fact, I think now the state of Texas, I think it's a couple of counties. I think they narrowed it down to 2 acres now, man.
Oh, wow.
Montville County's 2 acres. Yeah.
Dude, ain't nothing around San Antonio you can do that to, man. I'm under contract right now to buy 13 acres on the south side of San Antonio. Bro, they're gouging my eyes out, dude. They're trying to charge me 25, 35K per acre. I'm trying to negotiate, you know what I mean? But is there a house on this property?
Actually, there's there's 3 houses. Oh, yeah, 3 houses. 3 houses on that property.
Are they all livable condition?
Yeah, my father-in-law's is a double wide. This is a double wide. It's about 2,400 square feet. My daughter's got a little 800 square foot house on there, and I'm about a couple of weeks finishing mine, and mine is about 1,200 square feet.
Oh wow, man! I mean, it sounds like you're invested, dude. I don't even know if I should make you an offer on this.
Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to sell it, and so there's no restrictions out there, so we're actually going to sell it as commercial.
Nice.
I'm right across the street from the from the middle school. You know, so the middle school is right across the street from me, man.
I got you.
And there's no restrictions. So when the county came to buy our piece of property, or the little swath of land in the front that they're widening the road right now.
Yeah.
They said what they had told us was that because all along Daisy Lane there's no restrictions at all. They're actually going to force the city of Kyle to grow that way. So
dude, if you're going to sell this thing as commercial, bro, you are going to make way more money than what I'm probably able to offer you cash, dude.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. And so we're going to wind up probably like splitting it up. We're not going to sell it as a whole 10 acres because if we sell it as a whole 10 acre, obviously the more land you buy, even commercially, you don't get as much out of it.
It's best to subdivide it.
Yeah, so probably what we're going to do right now, we're probably looking at selling like maybe the front 3 acres or front 3.5 acres, something like that. Because we also got a venue on there that we rent out right now, which that's where
built my house on. I attached it to it.
So
we got a 3,000 square foot, venue that we rent out.
Dude, you're gonna have to invite me over to a barbecue, man. At this point, you're painting the best picture in the world, dude. I'm doing the same for my family right now. That's why I'm buying the acres. I'm gonna hunt on there. I'm gonna build a house and a cabin. I'm gonna take my son. We're gonna have a good time. Well, dude, I don't want to waste your time, brother. It sounds like you got something planned out for this thing. Can I ask you something though, real quick? When you sell this property, dude, I mean, you sound like you invest money in things. You buy stuff like houses for rent, like you rent them.
I haven't done that yet. Just because we had the venue, then I have my own business. I do construction. And then I just barely got my LLC for I'm gonna start hot shotting.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. So probably here in the next 6 months, we'll probably go from 2 trucks and trailer to about 10.
Entrepreneur, bro. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Dude, it is awesome to meet you, man. You're doing some cool stuff, bro. I have a lot going on myself. Reason why I asked you that, if you want to park some money in something, dude, I build e-com stores for people. It's online passive income. It's super hands-off. Me and my team, we manage a store for you, and we distribute products through Amazon. Most of our clients, bro, within 6 months, they make 3 to 5K in passive income every month, bro. I'd love to talk to you more about it, man. Do you think I could just save your number and you let me know when you sell this property and you make that money, and I can show you this is something that'd be pretty dope for you to park it in.
Hey, if you got a little time, man, I'll share something with you real quick, dude. This is what I'm gonna do, man. When we, cause see, we were gonna sell it all as a 10 acres. I got a real good friend of mine, man. He's a realtor, man. So we kind of brainstormed a little bit, man. And I was kind of worried that if I went and sold all 10 acres, because you never know how something's gonna sell. If it's gonna sell like that,
yeah,
you're gonna, so like I said, dude, I'm just barely finishing my house. So my wife was like, well, I don't want to freaking land for sale. And then, 4 months down the road, we're having to move out and, we didn't even enjoy the house. And,
God. Yeah, man.
and then the thing is that I know, dude, that whoever buys my land as commercial, they don't want the houses, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're going to knock it down. They're going to build an institution or something.
Yeah, exactly. There's like, probably like maybe 3 10-acre tracts down. They just built some apartments. You know what I mean? And then right next to me, there's what's kind of unique about our place. Right next to me, our neighbor, he's got 10 acres. So we're the only out on all of Daisy Lane, or just about all of Daisy Lane. Actually, the more nicer area of Daisy Lane where there's nicer houses. And
there's a whole cul-de-sac right across the street, dude. It's growing. This is this is something. Man, I have a really good developer friend, dude. He's out in San Francisco. He literally plots land, creates plans for developers, and gets it approved. Makes millions of dollars doing that. Dude, I'll connect you to him, bro. Do you mind?
No, man. Actually, you know what? So one of the things that I want to do, man, is once I sell this piece of property, what I want to do, man, I saw this place up in Austin, kind of the outskirts of Austin, dude, and they built a little community of nothing but tiny homes, dude.
Oh, snap.
There's probably about 150 tiny homes, dude. And I guarantee you, just looking at them, I bet you they probably built those tiny homes for about $25,000 a piece, dude. And they're renting them out for I think it was like 1,100. Freaking tiny home, dude. You're talking about 1 bedroom, So that was what I was telling my wife. I was like, dude, I'd like to be able to do that. I said, maybe we'll sell some of them, but dude, can you imagine?
Yeah, dude. Dude, I flip properties in Houston.
$700 a pop, dude.
Are you guys also doing like you flip properties in Houston too? Like you do construction on them?
Yeah, I do construction. Like right now, we just finished gutting out a whole house, man, and completing. We did it in 3.5 weeks, dude.
Dude, I need more people that can do. I need more people that can do construction, man. I'm gonna save your number, bro. I think that we can do some business together. My name's Quentin Flores, bro. Honestly, man, this has been a great conversation, dude.
My name's Joseph Arredondo, dude.
It's awesome to meet you, Joseph, man. I really appreciate you, bro. Let's make some money together. I will text you over some information about some of the stuff I got going on, and let's see if we can meet in the middle.
Yeah, man, for sure, man.
I appreciate you taking my call, bro. God bless.
See what, man, dude, I'm 51 years old, dude, and I had always told my wife, man, that I was only gonna work till 52, man. And then after that, I'm not gonna completely retire, but I told her I'm definitely gonna semi-retire, and I'll pick and choose, what I want to do, man, dude. And I never. I always thought that was just a dream, man. And I'll be 52 this December, dude, and I'm gonna be pretty darn close, man. By the time I'm 52, dude, to be semi-retired, bro.
Bro, you doing amazing things, man. Your family is proud of you, bro. I promise you. I know, I just know it, man. You are a good man. I just really appreciate you taking my call, bro.
So I tell my kids all the time, man. I always tell my kids all the time. I was like, you know what? So by the time it's all said and done, I said, man, you and your kids will never have to worry about money again.
Come on, man. Come on.
But you got it. But man, it's one of those things, man. It's like I tell them, and that's what, I got my son right now. He's 25 years old, and that's why I'm doing the hot shot for, because I told him in about 4 or 5 years, I said, you'll take over, and you'll run it and everything. But it's like I tell him, I was like, look, dude, I said, you're my son. I can give you everything that I have, dude, but you're not going to learn nothing like that, man.
Facts.
I said, one thing that I learned, I said, you got to learn. It's like I got onto it because I went on vacation last week, and I left them my freaking, F350 Platinum, man. You know what I mean?
F350 Platinum, dude?
Man. Yeah.
Come on, man.
And I told him I got back, and I told him, I said, look, man, I said, I'm a little bit disappointed with you, son. And he's like, well, why, Dad? I did everything good. I said, yeah, you ran my business. I get that. I said, but man, son, look at my truck, man. I came back. You got a couple areas inside of my truck with paint. I said, I know you didn't do it, but you let somebody get in my freaking $80,000 truck and freaking get paint on the seats, man.
Ooh.
I said, there's a couple of little spots by the door handles that y'all got paint on. I said, on top of that, I said, I get it. It rained all of last week. I get it. I said, but man, you still could have gone and taken my truck to vacuum. You could have gone and taken that you have in here, man. I said, dude, until you understand the value of money, I said, you're never going to get nowhere, son. It's like I always tell him, I was like, man, dude, God ain't never going to give you more. If you can't take care of what you got now, he's not going to give you more. You got to learn to be able to take care of what you have now so God can release more to you.
Yes, bro. Yes, absolutely.
What you got now, God will never give you more to manage. Because you got to learn to be able to manage what you have now. So that's why I tell my kids, I told anybody this, man. I said, if I can teach you anything, God will never give you more if you can't learn to manage the little you have.
Beautiful, bro. Man, that's what I'm talking about, dude.
If you struggle to tithe, $100, that means $100 is $1,000. So if you make 1,000, you're supposed to tithe 10%. That's $100. I said, so if you struggle to tithe $50 a week, dude, I promise you, you're gonna struggle to give God $5,000. Because if you tithe at $5,000, that means you made $50,000 that week.
Beautiful,
so
man.
If you're struggling to tithe $50, you'll never tithe $5,000.
Bro.
This is the way I look at it, bro.
Nah, man, you got the mindset, bro. We're gonna make some money together, dude.
The heavier that envelope is, the happier I am to go and give my tithes, man.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, dude, you inspire me, bro.
I tell everybody, I say, man, you'll never outgive God, dude.
Whew.
You'll never outgive God, man.
I love it. Dude, I really appreciate the words, man. It really means a lot to me, dude. Thank you so much.
The only reason we tithe is God doesn't need our money, but he just wants our obedience, man.
Come on.
That's a sign of surrendering that God, I don't trust in my money. I trust in you. I trust in what you can do. That's why we tithe. That's why we give off.
Dude, thank you for saying that, bro. I really appreciate it, man.
What you got in your hand, and I'll release what I got in mine.
I love it, dude.
This
hey,
dude
man,
is
that's all I've had all night, bro. I really appreciate you, man. Look at God. Look at you, man. Look at you. Hey, brother, I got to get going, man. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Sounds good, man.
Hey.
I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'm going to put your name down. What'd you say? Was Quentin Florida?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to put you down so that way next time you call, I know it's you, brother.
God bless, man. I'll talk to you soon, brother.
You, man.
Amen.
Okay.
Bye.
All right, bye.
You know, guys, y'all might think that call went a lot further than it needed to, but that was a message that I needed today. I can go and make 1 million cold calls right now. That guy did not know me, and he impacted my life right now. He said some stuff that I needed to hear. So regardless of whether or not I'm going to get this property under contract is completely irrelevant. That doesn't even matter to me at that point. This guy was giving me game that my own father never gave me. And so to hear him speak about his son the way that he did, and to hear him want to impact me without even knowing, and I was calling about business, that's real. You shut up and you listen because God brought that person to you. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the thing, man. Most of you guys, you just want the money. You just want to call that person, and then if they don't want to sell, you just want to hang up, and you don't even entertain this. I just created a relationship with this individual. I'm going to save his number right now. This guy is probably going to buy something from me in the future. He's probably going to help me out on some houses that I got in the future. Those are those divine connections that you guys need to be building in your business. It can't always be about just getting a property under contract. You stunt your own growth with that mindset.
My man is dropping. Guys, I knew I was going to have fun on this call. I always learn something new whenever I'm with Q, but come on, man. Who could have anticipated this? I love it. I love it. I appreciate that, Q. Q, you want to answer this question while I queue up the next call? It's Zainib Holmes. By the way, let me just ask the question, and let me just address something before you answer it, because I know you're going to drop game. I'm going to queue up the next call. But Zainib says, I hope I pronounce your name right. How do you overcome the social anxiety of cold calling? Probably a lame question for this crowd. Let me address one thing real quick before you answer this, Q, because this is something that we've literally helped thousands of people with over the last 5 years. This is not a lame question for this crowd, bro, or sis, whoever put this on YouTube. This is not a lame question. Everybody, majority of people are on this call because they have social anxiety. Guys, me and Q both have struggled with anxiety before and deep stress before. And the reason why I know Q is going to answer this question in a very direct and practical way is because he's been there. I have been there. We all struggle with this in the beginning. So that is not a lame question. In fact, that is one of the best questions that you could have asked on a call like this, because that's why we're doing these live calls, guys, to help you overcome the social anxiety that comes from cold calling. But go ahead and answer that, Q, and I'm gonna bring this next call up.
Guys, the one thing that I learned, and this is something that Earon, I heard him say to someone else, so I got to give credit, is that sellers cannot hurt you. A seller cannot hurt you, bro. If you have social anxiety, the best way to go about getting over this, dude, is just practice, man. Practice. You know, when I was a kid, I got booked for talent shows. I loved to sing, so I would just sing in front of the mirror. Then I got to singing in front of a whole bunch of people, man. Next thing you know, I picked up freestyle rapping. Earon, when he comes over to the office, you guys don't know this, but we rap on the backside. You know what I'm saying? Like, he'll just come to the office and we'll start busting flows, man. If you have social anxiety, the best way to beat that social anxiety demon is by just getting yourself in a position where you have to level up. Like, dude, I'll be real with you. If you can't put yourself in an uncomfortable position where you have to level up, then you're always just going to be complacent. So, man, you know, there's resources, there's Toastmasters. You can literally go in front of a whole crowd of people that are all there to practice public speaking, and you guys can take turns. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure that we could even host a room here, Earon, where the guys who have social anxiety can speak in front of everybody while we're all present on a Zoom call.
Didn't we say years ago, we said that we were gonna put something together like that, bro?
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know the value in that. You know, Earon and I are amazing speakers because we've been in this for a long time already. You know, when we go up there, we speak from experience. And so you got to be able to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to grow and find those support groups that are out there that can help you break out of your shell. I'm telling you, man, get a bunch of people together and tell them, look, guys, I love you. I love all of you the most. So I'm not afraid to be who I am in front of you guys. I'm trying to practice something right now. And then just pitch in front of people that you love, and then find a group of people and just start telling whatever it is that you're going to tell them, you know, and get yourself in those rooms where you have to speak. Networking events, going to cigar lounges, golf clubs, you know, meeting people. There's no way to break social anxiety other than literally doing the exact opposite of what you're afraid to do. That's the only way that you're going to get over it, man.
I literally got goosebumps I don't know what it was about that, but I got goosebumps all through my arm whenever you said that. There's no other way to overcome your fear than to do the thing that you're afraid of. I want to reiterate one of the things that you mentioned, bro, and that's find a group, find a table to sit at. I always talk about this. Remember in high school, guys, whenever you walked into the cafeteria and you had that social anxiety of everybody looking at you whenever you walk into the cafeteria, what are you looking for? You're looking for your table where your people are at. So you could go sit there because those are the people that accept you, right? You need to do the same thing here. That's why we do these lives. This is your table. These are your people, right? So connect with the people in the comment section. Hey, I saw that you were in this market and you're just getting started. Do you want to hop on a Zoom and go cold call together? I get social anxiety. Tell people that. I get social anxiety. Does anybody here want to cold call with me? Because I get nervous to do this alone. You get 4 or 5 people who can hop on a Zoom with you or a Google Meet with you and make calls with you and boost your confidence and help you. You know what I mean? I love the fact that you answered that way, bro.
Another thing too, man, drop a 1 in the comments if you have social anxiety. Everybody that I need you. If you have social anxiety, drop a 1 in the comments so I know that you're real. And guys, believe me, I'm afraid every time I do these lives. I'm afraid when I go into a fight, but I don't let that be my mindset. I always have this mindset like I'm going to go in and I'm going to dominate. You have to put yourself in a position where you're going to open up more, right? And I'm just being real. So look at all these people that say they got social anxiety. I want y'all to add each other. Add each other right now. If you're watching this on YouTube, go to the Facebook Live and add them right now. I want y'all to create a circle of people that also share the same fear. Because the only way that you're going to get over that fear is if you guys get together and you beat it together. Because there's power in proximity. So when you are around other individuals that are in that same circle, you tend to get to where you're in a room and a whole bunch of people that want to break their social anxiety too. Come on, man. That's a shortcut. Could you imagine being in front of a whole bunch of people that want to make millions of dollars just like you? It's a shortcut. People don't talk about that. All right. So guys, y'all add each other because that's how we grow together. All right. It's a team effort.
I love it.
I'm getting on a card right now, bro. I'm doing the next one, or did you want to get connected to somebody?
I'm on the next one. Do you have your next lead already though? Man, I feel good on this live, y'all. Man, I'm glad. Are y'all glad we brought Q on today, y'all? If so, put it in the comment section. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped that Q's on here, y'all.
Por favor, deje su mensaje para.
This may be a Spanish-speaking person, but I'm gonna go ahead and double tap him. Bro, do you already have your next lead?
I do. Okay, also, right, bro, I would highly recommend that you call back one more time and then do the Spanish voice.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. If you know, you know. Those of you who've been following me for years, y'all know what Q is talking about.
Aaron's gonna be like, "Hey, I want to buy your money."
That's hilarious, bro.
That's literally what he sounds like. I'm not.
Oh, that's hilarious. Orale, it's Marcos Romero's Gonzalez Martinez Jimenez III to the second power. I want to buy your house, wait.
Pero ahora es elote.
Oh man, come on. Come on.
Guys, I'm calling the next one right now, but just so you know, if you're in this live, you got to share it. If you share it, you tag Aaron and I in that post, I will share with you a Google Drive that has a crap ton of scripts for every single situation. I got a driving for dollar script, a probate script, absentee owner script. I got a script for tax delinquent properties. I got a script for door knocking. There's a door knocking script in there that I use when I do my door knocking. So guys,
good Lord,
get the crap out of this, man. I want this thing to go viral, dude. Also, Aaron, you should just do the rest of your calls with that accent, bro. Okay, I'm calling right now, man.
I'll do it if you do it, bro.
Oh yeah, Virginia. My name is Quintin.
He said Quintin.
Speak English?
No.
I don't speak English, man. I'm calling about the property on what is this? 415 East Bonner?
No sale.
No sale?
No.
How do you say $1 million in Spanish?
I don't know.
I'll call back. This was one of those moments where I was like, dude, I really wanted to do that accent, but I didn't want to butcher it. Like,
bro, that would have been hilarious. And like
this, I was like, oh shit. No, on that way.
Bro, this mic is right in my mouth, so I'm pretty sure that like everybody who's watching live is like, yo, they have to turn it down whenever I laugh.
Okay, my bad.
No, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so you need another one, or do you have the next lead already?
I think I have another one. I'm not sure which one that was.
Oh, I think that was the. Oh no, I think I sent you another one. I'm gonna call the next one.
Go ahead.
Oh no. I just sent you another one, Virginia. You see that?
I see it. Okay.
Okay, but I'm gonna call the next one though. Okay, Q's gonna call it, I guess.
Go ahead, bro. I just hung up. My bad. I didn't understand.
No, it was all good. It was all good.
Already too late, dude. Take it.
All right. I'm on the next one. 7. I like it. My man is hype.
Bro, how long have we been on this? I've lost track of time.
An hour and a half. We have 30 more minutes.
Oh my God.
Hello.
Hey, Helen.
Yes, this is Helen.
Hey, this is Earon. I was calling about the property on Balfour Drive.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see if you've considered selling it. I might be interested in buying it.
Well, I'm not sure. It's the person that is supposed to inherit it is the grandson who is in Arizona, and he tells me he's not going to come until about November. So I really don't know, what the situation is. I could keep your telephone number, and if I know anything definite.
Yeah, I would love to. Are you ready? Let me know when you're ready. I can give you my number right now.
Well, is it the same one you just called in on?
It is, yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'll get it from my phone then.
Okay, perfect. So just so...
Because I don't have a pencil here right here.
No, that's fine. As long as it's recorded on your caller ID, that works. Just so I'm clear, you're saying that you're not going to move forward in selling until you figure out what your grandson wants to do, correct?
Yes. And I'm running up a lot of bills, so I don't know if he decides that he doesn't want to pay me. I may sell the property myself as executrix. So why don't you call me back in a month and see what's going on?
I got you. Yes, ma'am. That makes sense. And I would hate for you to be loaded down with bills, and especially in that situation. I'll do just that. I'll save you. I have your information right here, Miss Helen. I'll go ahead and give you a call back, and let's see if we're a good fit to move forward. But before I let you go, just so I can make a note, do you have an idea what price range you wanted to be in off the record? If I could buy it cash with no realtor?
I haven't talked to anybody yet, so I don't know anything about price range.
Got you. And is the property vacant, or are you still living there?
It's vacant. I was over there 4 hours today, making sure it was clean and all that.
Got you. So even if I made you an offer now, it wouldn't make any difference, right? I would need to follow up with you in a month?
I believe so. I believe that's true.
Okay, okay, makes sense. Well, Miss Helen, thank you so much for taking this call. I really appreciate you. I look forward to calling you back, and hopefully we can make something happen.
And say your last name, because that may not be on my screen, you know.
Yes, ma'am. My last name is Bevins, like heavens, but with a B. Earon Bevins.
Oh, okay, David. All right. All right, well then we'll see what's going to happen. Maybe I'll know more in a month.
Okay, awesome. I'll definitely follow up with you, and you have a blessed evening.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye. What do y'all think I could have done better there? But I will tell you this, like just from my instinct, didn't feel like I was going to get a contract, but that is an incredible follow-up. I'm looking at the ARV. This is a property in Windcrest. Those of you that don't know, Windcrest is a really, really, really good neighborhood in San Antonio. It's vacant. It looks like it's a probate deal. It's a driving for dollars lead, y'all. And just everything about that conversation screams like juicy deal to me. Either an incredible flip, hotel, assignment. I mean, this could be anything if I get it at the right price. So I'm really excited about that one. Oh, bro, I'm getting a call back from one of the sellers.
Go ahead, bro.
Mrs. Martinez?
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is Earon.
Uh-huh.
I was calling about the property on Espada.
Oh, I'm already in the process of selling it.
Oh no, you broke my heart.
Yeah.
So it's already under contract?
Yes, it's under contract.
Okay. Do you think that they're actually gonna close, or do you think they're wasting time?
I don't know. They said they would probably close this week or next week, so I don't know.
Okay, okay.
I'll keep you in mind if you know.
Yeah, please do. And I'm just asking out of curiosity, how much did you sell it for?
I was asking 16.5.
Oh, that okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I'm definitely interested. Do you mind if I follow up in the next couple weeks to see if they ended up closing?
Yes, uh-huh. You can go ahead and call me.
Is this your cell phone? Can I text you?
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay, and then one more question. I know. Thank you for calling me back. I'm gonna let you go. But how did they reach out to you? Did they call you? Did they send you mail? How did they end up contacting?
No, they were calling.
They called you?
Everybody's been calling me. What do you know about the land?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're asking me?
Uh-huh.
I know that it's a commercial lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
I know that it's in the 78214 zip code, and I buy a lot of properties in that area, so I'm really interested. I'm kind of mad right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Uh-huh.
I'm mad that he got to you before me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. It's all good. No, congratulations on getting the contract. What I'll do, Miss Martinez, what I'll do is I'll follow up with you in the next week to couple weeks and to see if they closed, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
All right, and I'll text you right now. That way you know who's calling you in the future.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed evening.
Okay, you too.
Bye. Easily, guys, like that's probably like a $10,000 to $15,000 assignment fee based on where it was contracted. I would not be surprised if those guys absolutely close because it's such a good deal. I'm so mad that she's already under contract because that's a really, really good deal. You were gonna say something, Q, before about my last call before this person called me back.
On the last call that you did,
mm-hmm.
when people, so this is the thing, the price doesn't matter on those deals. The price doesn't matter at all because for some people it's a gift to be able to sell a property, period. So when I know that I'm dealing with an estate, that lady mentioned that she was the executrix. That means that even if this individual didn't want to go through the process of complying, they're not the decision maker. He just wanted to give that person a say-so, but she's the one who's in charge of that estate. So you really could have made her an offer. I'm just not sure if you fully understood the terminology. Just so you guys that are watching this know, this is 90% of what I do in my office. We go after properties that need a lot of work. This is called curative title. And so when I'm looking at a deal like that, I'll buy heirs out of their interest in properties, and I'll do lawsuits to get the others to sign. When you're dealing with a property that has multiple heirs, guys, for some people, it's a gift to be able to sell it. One of the juiciest deals that I've ever bought was one of 20 heirs. I was only able to get one to sign off on this house. The address is 2114 West Virginia Boulevard. I still own this house today. And so, guys, I bought that property for 15 grand, and it was worth 170 when I originally bought it. There was only one heir that was able to sign off on that property. I did a play called adverse possession. Adverse possession is basically a law, and it's a way that you can purchase a property without needing title. And what adverse possession is, it states that no property is to be unoccupied and or unowned. And so this individual was one of 20 individuals who had owned that house. All of them had been gone and dead for years. I was able to buy that property subject to title. Title companies wouldn't close it. I closed on it. I gave that lady $15K cash, and she gave me the deed to the house. Her 1/20th interest was all I needed. So with that being said, I then filed for adverse possession to own this property. It's been 5 years since I purchased this house. In January, I was given a sheriff's deed. A sheriff's deed is a insurable and conveyable form of title here within the state of Texas. And that house, guess how much it's worth now, Aaron?
How much?
365 grand.
Oh my God.
House for 365 grand. I own it outright. It's my property. And so, guys,
oh my God.
I rent that property. I have equity in there, bro. I'm not even trying to refinance it because I have a shit ton of other things going on, and I don't need that money right now. And so that's one of those ones that I'll pop later.
Guys, hold up, Q. Hold up. Guys, Q bought this house using that strategy he just told you about. He bought the house for $15,000. Okay. It's worth $300,000. Let's say Q refinanced it for what? 75 cents of ARV.
That works.
Times 0.7. Guys, Q would literally walk away right now, minus 15K that you put into it. He'd walk away with $210,000 of tax-free money. Oh, $210,000 in tax-free money he could get right now because it's tax-free because you cannot tax a loan. It's technically a loan. He would and that would be the refinance, right? He'd continue renting it and cash flowing. He'd take out $210,000. He could invest that in whatever he want. Absolutely
right now,
insane, bro.
Literally giving me passive income every year. I'm not even tripping about it. After taxes, I'm still making 5 to 10K a year. I have other things that are making me way more money than this one property right now. So I'm just being straightforward. A lot of you guys might be asking yourselves, why the fuck are you keeping that much money tied up? We're at different levels, my guy, and I don't need you to understand yet, but you will one day. This is something that's real crazy about
you so real, man.
You've seen what I got going on, bro. You know me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
100%.
Earon and I, we work very closely together behind the scenes, but when I see a situation like that, I look at the situation as the profit. I don't even give them an offer on anything because for some people, it's a blessing to even have the ability to be able to sell a house. And so when I see an opportunity like that, that's something that I go after. So I look at the situation. On the second call, if I'm vetting somebody and they're under contract with someone else, I always make sure that I get the facts. First and foremost, did they put earnest money up? Because if they did not, within the state of Texas, it is not a binding contract if they didn't put at least $10 in earnest money up. That's one. Two, I also check the closing date. When was it supposed to close? You said it's going to close in 2 weeks, right, lady? So I need to know when it's going to close, because if they're past that date, technically they're out of contract. They may have an active purchase agreement, but they're invalid and in default. All the seller has to do is notion for default. If the buyer hasn't closed on that specific date, guess what? Their contract means jack diddly squat in front of a judge. I can go under contract with that person and close on it, and they'll have to sue me for title, which good luck, because at the end of the day, it's who has more money. And this is one of the things that a lot of people don't fully understand about these deals. If you find somebody and they're under contract with them, dude, it's a dog-eat-dog world, bro. You step on what I do to feed my family, then I'm going to rip you apart, my guy. It's a dog-eat-dog world in real estate. We've both been through this. And so this is something that you guys got to understand, and you might learn this the hard way, or you're going to learn it from me while you're on this live. I will buy that property from you if you are unable to close. And that's something that a lot of people do not fully understand. Contracts mean something, yes, and upholding them means even more. Once you break an agreement, it's open game, baby. So I go after those deals. If you tell me, like even memorandums, there's this thing that a lot of people do, bro. And I hate to keep giving game because I know we're supposed to be doing.
No, bro, no. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. I got the next one queued up already. You good?
What a lot of people do, and this is something that the gurus are teaching you guys, and I just have to be solid with y'all. You put memorandums on contracts, bro. The thing about memorandums is guys like me go after them. I go after them because wholesalers put in valid agreements on properties, and then they try to force the seller to pay a fee to get out of the contract. I pull a list of all of those at the county every single month. It is not unethical. I just know that most of you guys that get in this business, you're not business savvy and you're not educated on what your contract actually does. So I go into those contracts and I find out what's going on with them. I look at if they're still active. I look at what the exits are. The seller shares them with me because they so badly didn't want to do business with someone like you for some reason. And so I come in and I close on those deals. Memorandums of contract are really good, solid deals to go after if you guys know what you're doing. So just educate yourself, man. Every person that's watching this should have an attorney. All the stuff that I'm teaching you right now, I have 3 attorneys that I literally consult with on a weekly basis that do everything for me. In real estate, you have to have solid attorneys and you have to understand law. One of my first mentors was a real estate attorney, and he was a horrible person. He did not run the business right. I'm not name dropping. I'm just being real, right? This guy, I would see him do certain things. He taught me what not to do. He also taught me how to look at certain things in the business. So contracts, they mean a lot, man. Make sure that if you're slapping a property on a contract, know that you can get sued for not buying that house. So just want to keep it real with you guys, man, because it ain't all sunshine and rainbows and making $100K in a month sometimes, dude. There's lawsuits.
Let's talk about the flip side to that. There are times when it is okay, and when it's even recommended to put a memo on a contract. When would you, as a new wholesaler, Q, when would you put a memorandum on the contract? Because I'm all for what Q is saying, y'all. He's saying stop listening to those gurus who are telling you, hey, just go ahead and file a memorandum on every single deal you wholesale, because just in case they back out, you want to make sure you have a memorandum so that if somebody else try to sell it to somebody else, they got to pay out your fee. That is the wrong thing to do. You are literally putting a bunch of little like trail mix in the woods to your tent so that a bear can come and eat you in the middle of the night and ruin your whole business. So you should not be doing that. But Q, there are times when you should, or I shouldn't say you should, when it is recommended to put a memo. Can you just speak on that really quick? When is it ethical and a good idea to put a memo on a contract?
First and foremost, guys, I'm not an attorney. What I'm about to give you right now is not considered legal advice. This is advice from experience. So I have to make sure I disclose this, because at this point, I'm dropping hella game. The only time that you should ever put a memorandum on a contract is if you have completely fulfilled your part of that deal. What solidifies a memorandum, you and a seller, you go under contract. You have the date set to close. All of the money's already there, right? You're solid. You're ready to go. Day of closing, seller decides to sell the property to someone else and they go into contract with some other bozo. At this point, the seller is in default. For you to put the seller in default, it's not just, because they sign another contract with someone else that they're in default. It doesn't work that way. There's a process to this. For you guys to have a solidified memorandum of contract on a property, you have to have a paper trail or proof that you funded the deal, that you signed the deed on your end, and that title company or closing attorney has received funds for the purchase of this piece of real estate. Then and only then, if the seller doesn't show up on their part and they decided not to go, but you honored your way all the way through, now they're in the most solidified default that you can ever possibly be.
Q, I thought as long as I show up to title with the ability to perform.
You have to close. You have to have money in escrow at the title company. That's what solidifies.
I didn't know that, bro. I legit thought you just have to show up on the day of closing and say, hey, I have the ability to perform. I'm ready to close. And if they don't, then you have performed. But you're saying you actually have to wire funds over to escrow in order to have a valid memo?
Yes, because you funded, you performed, you fully performed. You didn't just go in and sign a bunch of. Because even if I signed a deed right now, the title company isn't going to transfer or record that deed until they receive funds. So you have to fully perform. It's amazing, guys, that most people don't know this, but it's important that you guys understand.
I didn't know that.
You should have 1,000% access to millions of dollars to do this too. My mentor is my private money lender. I got access to almost $80 million to buy real estate, guys. If I'm not buying my own money, this is something that I'll do. I'll have him fund that deal for me. So that way I'm not parking cash in escrow. When the seller defaults, now they are 1,000% in default. There are a lot of things that you can do to solidify a memo. That's the only way that you can actually have a truthful memorandum on a piece of property. Why I go after memos? It's because most wholesalers don't do that. So what I just gave you guys was an insane game. So
it really was.
Most wholesalers don't. So when I fucking do a suit to quiet title on one of them and I tell them that I'm interested in buying this property, they have to release the memo or otherwise I'll take them to court. Then at this point, they have to. Otherwise, they're going to lose in front of a judge, and they also get damages because I'm going to get my money back for what I spent on my attorney. Yeah. I do this for a living, y'all. Like, this is what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know something that's real crazy. A lot of people don't understand this. You can go ahead and ask any attorney, and they'll tell you the same way that I told you if they know real estate. Another thing that I want to say, only work with a real estate attorney that actually owns property. I don't care if you have a license. You're not obligated to tell me what my risk is or what my risk level is on a deal if you've never bought in as many houses as I've bought in. If you're just somebody who is educated, that's it. I don't need that. I need experience to teach me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's the difference from learning from somebody who's actually doing the business and learning from someone who just knows about the business. I do.
There's a difference between like understanding theory and somebody who actually practices. I will say this, guys, with what Q is saying, keep in mind, I've filed memorandums now with that knowledge. I have filed memorandums incorrectly and still been paid out of them. Yeah, but it's because the individuals who were the new buyers on that property, they were not as savvy. They were strong buyers, and they just paid out my fee. But that's really, really good to know. So guys, if your head is spinning, you feel like your brain is like oozing outside of your ear, it's okay. That is your context being stretched. That's your mind being stretched. It's okay. Don't get intimidated. Don't feel like, oh, I can't do this, too much. I promise you, over time, you'll be able to understand what these things are and utilize it for your own businesses. Amazing, bro. Amazing, man. I love it. I'm going to address some of these.
I know we're almost at time. Do you want to, because it's 9, I got to go too, bro.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we have 5 minutes. All right. So let's do this, guys. We only have a few more minutes. As y'all know, we go live 2 hours a day. We're right now at 1 hour and 56 minutes. So we have 4 minutes. Do you guys have any questions that you want to ask? If you were in a room with me and Q and you could ask absolutely anything about wholesaling, about real estate, about entrepreneurship, about business, about processes, about mindset, and you only had 3 minutes, what would you ask us? Because that's what we're here for right now. Shaquille says, I was fired Monday and went to this event and met so many 6- and 7-figure earners there. Absolutely, bro. Your network is your net worth. Corey says, I have a software idea that could be an industry changer, billion-dollar idea. How can I raise the money to get it developed? Do you want to touch base on that? I love raising capital, bro. But actually, guys, a lot of you follow my webinars about raising capital. Q actually taught me how to raise capital, y'all. So Q, you want to touch base on this real quick?
Yeah, man. The main thing is that you have your idea drawn out. On Friday, guys, so I'm a business collector. I like passive income via business. I like big business. Earon and we really have that in common. We both love business. And so I have a guy coming in on Friday right now. I told him he's been detailing my car for over a year. His name's Javi. He's a good man. He drives to my office to detail my car with a makeshift tractor that he built out with his own truck. He's coming through because he wants to get an establishment going. I told him to build out a business plan and show me what your plans are, because I plan on investing $50,000 to $100,000 into his business so that he and I can do this together. And so, man, I mean, the best way to do it is to draw out a business plan, make sure that you have a credibility kit showcasing what it is that you do and what you've already done to make money, and then present that to the individual that you're talking to. So, Corey, you and I are friends, bro. You always have access to me, dude. You come to me with an idea and you'll never fucking be turned away, my guy. I will make sure that I see it all the way through and that we can look at it together, and I'll even help you critique it, man. So definitely make sure you hit me up, Corey.
So I wanna touch on this really quick before we hop off this live, guys. We might have a couple more questions that we can take, but I just want to touch on this really quick. There is nothing more annoying to an investor than somebody who says, "Hey, I know you have money. I have this great idea," and then the investor is going to ask you a couple things for a business plan. The next thing your investor is going to ask you, Corey, is what is my ROI and when will I receive that money? Okay, so Corey, have the business plan put together, right? The ins and outs, a high level overview of what your business is going to do, how it's going to perform, how it's going to make money, what the vision is, what the mission is, who the target market is, who the customer is going to be. That's a business plan. What it's going to look like. What is that investment going to be in? Is it going to be in the development? Is it going to be in a brick and mortar? Is it going to be in tools? But the investor also needs to know what is my ROI. That's the only thing. When I was in a dip in business not too long ago, actually, I came to Q with a business plan, and Q's first question to me was, what is my ROI? Right? I had to answer that question, and then he gave me advice, and since then my business is the business I was raising capital for absolutely blew up thanks to the advice that Q gave. But I hope that helps. Let's answer a couple more questions. How can I work with both of you directly? How can I serve you? You can serve us by DM us, first of all. That's how you can connect with us. Okay, and you can serve us. I know you can serve me by sharing out all the stuff that I do. The more attention that I draw to my mission and my organization, the better. So follow us on all platforms. DM us. I want to get you a good question before we hop off this.
Eve had a solid question. She said, "Any tips for staying organized?" Eve says, "Any tips for staying organized with different business adventures?" Dude, so this is my thing, man. I hire great people and I pay them well.
Yep.
And I talk about this on podcasts. Earon has heard me say it before. You got to get yourself to a point where you're making so much money, you're losing money because you're making so much money. And so then you take that little bit of too much money that you made and you use that to hire great people. You pay them well to do the job. You get to a point again with that person that you hired where you're making too much money. And then you repeat that process over and over and over again. And eventually, guess what happens? You're going to have a full-blown staff of individuals that are working within your organization. This actually happens very fast once you get the hang of it. Lately, I build organizations out. I just opened up a production company, and we're already at a little over 18 employees, and it's barely been alive for 4 months. And it's currently producing a little over $40,000 a month in passive income because other people are doing it for me. This is what's great about it. So if you want to stay organized, make sure that you create a system and a process in place. And then you make sure that you refine that over and over and over and over again. Separate what it is that you need to do to make money into departments, and then start putting the right people in those departments to run it. You're going to fail a lot too. You're going to mess up a lot. You're going to hire the wrong people sometimes, and you're going to like literally pour into individuals that you think are going to be down for life. I set my people up to be replaced. One, I also set them up to grow within my establishment. I want people that work for me to make millions of dollars too. And so people may not operate their business that way. I do. And that's how I've been able to sustain the same people on my team for almost 2 years now. You guys can do the same as well. So just make sure that you understand that it's all a system. It's all a system. Once you get the formula, then it's very easy. You just replicate it in everything that you do.
I love it. I love it. Let's answer one more question. I feel like this is super applicable. Bevins, but this applies to you too, Q. How do you stay so confident even on days when everything is going wrong? This is such a good question. Q, we've been out of the years we've been in business, bro, we've both had days where literally everything that you could have imagined went wrong. We lost all the deals on the board. We got struck with lawsuits. You know, our wives were hitting us up asking why you know what I mean? Why we haven't been home all day. Everything is going wrong. How do you stay so confident when everything is going wrong? How would you answer that before we hop off this live?
I used to, dude, I tell you, in Earon and I, we both had an episode where we fell into a massive depression and then totally took a hiatus from everything. You know what I mean? Yep. Sometimes, guys, you could be operating and not even knowing that you are overdoing it. You're driving you're driving with nothing in your tank.
Yeah.
Every business, you need to be able to sit back at it and realize that when you have these rough days, you signed up for this. Dude, the moment that you decided to be an entrepreneur and you decided to take this risk that you're going to change the trajectory of your whole fucking family for whatever reason, you decided to carry that weight, a lot of stuff is going to come with it. You're going to be at the top. And when you're at the top, it's never going to seem like it can be better than it is. And when you're at the bottom, sometimes you may not think it could be worse than it is. And this is my thing that keeps me going, man. I'm not dead yet.
That's right.
Not dead yet. And
That's
so
right.
I always say, what is God trying to teach me? Because this is a lesson. You know, guys, for y'all that don't know, Earon and I had a falling out. We did. It was like we didn't talk for a few months. And then now we're like, you know what I mean? Like we squashed it and we're both operating at our highest levels now. I constantly talk to Earon all the time. And I always tell him, I need you to do better than me. I need you to, because it fuels me to continue to be better. And that's one of the things that you have to have as well in your business. If you can't have that in somebody that you can speak to, then make me that person for you. You see me doing amazing things, you can do it too, because ain't nothing that separates what God gave me from what he gave you. But it takes time and perseverance. And you're going to have some very horrible days. Just understand this, that's just God teaching you something. And he's setting you up for something greater. Earon, back in my life now, I'm seeing him operate at a level I didn't even know exists. This dude's building the next best thing in so many different areas. And he's truthfully going to be one of the dominant players in this space, if he's not already that. And so I believe in what this guy's doing. He believes in what I'm doing. And we're here to serve you guys. You know what I'm saying? But we've had bad days too. It's part of the process. Once you understand that's just God setting you up for something great, ain't nothing in this world can ever bring you down. As a matter of fact, you'll start liking when bad things happen, because that just means something amazing is on the way, man. And 100%. You may not feel it now, but there's going to be one day where you're going to understand what I'm telling you. When that bad day happens, you're going to look at this and you'll be like, dang, Q was right. Because then you're going to be in a whole nother place, in a whole nother position, a whole nother income level, a whole nother status, a whole nother level of blessings. Because I promise you, man, it's only going to catapult you into the place that you've always wanted to be.
Big facts, man. Big facts. I love it. I love it. I'll touch on that really quick before we hop off. Nature teaches us lessons, y'all. I've been saying this for years. Nature teaches us lessons. And nature teaches us that right before dawn, right before the sun peaks, is the darkest part of any 24-hour period. Nature teaches us that before your life gets amazing and before your breakthrough, you have to, it's universal law, you have to go through the most stressful, the most difficult time period of your life in order to break through. It is part of the game. There's a paradox that humans go through, and it looks like this. When things are good, we think it's always going to be good. And when things are bad, we think it's always going to be bad. And both are wrong. Life is amorphous. It's always changing. Many, many struggles are coming your way. And you and I signed up for it. That is the price that we pay for the amazing freedom that we have as entrepreneurs. I love it. I love it. Q, what parting words do you have for people, man? Because we're going to stay here until midnight and we both have families we got to get to. What parting words do you have for everybody who's on here live and on the replay?
First and foremost, man, if you got value from me and Earon tonight, dude, drop a fire emoji. This guy tries to bring other people onto the show and they just can't do it like I can. You know what I'm saying? He swears. Drop the fire emoji if you got value from this, you know. And guys, you know, we're like Earon and I, dude, like if there's anything that we have in common is that we're here to serve. You know what I mean? There's going to be a huge growth spurt that happens within you when you realize that the amount of money that you want to make is tied to the amount of people that you can impact, the amount of people that you can help, and the amount of relationships that you can cultivate. You're going to lose a lot of people in your life when you elevate, and when it's going to be the ones closest to you, man. Sometimes it could be your family even. And it's all good, bro. It's all good. But I need y'all to understand that that's just part of the process. What we just did right now, all we did was just speak from the heart. That was it. We spoke from the heart. I didn't try to make a sale. I didn't try to get nobody under contract. I just called with intent. Like the person who answers that phone, God brought them to me. And I have to impact this person in some type of way. I want you guys to lead with that example and push that into your sales process and watch the game change right before your eyes, man.
Big facts. Big facts. With that said, y'all, it has been another live, and I'm very, very excited about everything that we have coming in the future. I wish everybody watching this on the live and the replay much success for the remainder of this month, the remainder of this year. Q Flores, I appreciate you, my guy, for coming on here and giving game. Until next time, y'all.
Close it. Pick up the phone. Close it. Big escrow. Close it. $1 million deal. Close it. Yeah. It's all on you. Close it. What you gonna do? Close it. I want the proof. Close it. $1 million.